People love flawed characters. Everyone's a flawed character, and I was trying to hide that for so long through the music. I was trying to polish these songs down to like bargain bin love songs. And now I'm trying to, instead of polishing them so much that they're useless, make them more real. You know, make them have the bumps and the bruises and the scrapes that make it seem really rare. Because, I mean, what do I really have to lose by doing that? By showing that vulnerability. This is one of the things that I love the most about being in a band, is that I get to express that in a microcosmic way to my best friends before the music comes out. They hear these lyrics, they're adding their own perception to these lyrics, and then it gets to be something we present as a group that's like something we stand behind. And that's why I feel like we have had the success that we've had, is because at every turn there's 4 people who agree that like, okay, this is something that we feel.
What I'm trying to get out of music is just to sort of like inform myself about people and some sort of like further understanding.
I'm so impressed by people's musical creations. Like, I don't get impressed about anything more than I do when I hear someone play music. It includes politics, it includes, you know, socioeconomic, race, gender, like the amount of manipulated variables that had to come together to be this thing is incredible.
When I'm trying to make music, I'm trying to sort of pinpoint those things within myself and express them.
But I think it's difficult from a practical standpoint of, you know, summoning an artistic expression which expresses that in such a way that is honest with yourself. You know, it's like you're an imposter. Like, my thoughts when I'm in the context of songwriting are colored by all these outside influences, and I don't even understand myself to the degree to be able to put a song down that's like genuinely expressing my emotional state, you know. But that's the goal, I suppose. I think that I'm trying to create for me, you know, in a selfish way. And not selfish to the point where it's like, I don't want this to get through to this person or that person, but I don't think it'll get through to anyone in a profound way if it doesn't genuinely reflect the essence that is me as a creator. We've been grappling with songwriting and trying to tailor your songwriting or make it somewhere, and I think somewhere along the way it got away from the emotional expression aspect. It's just like easier to create when you use the path of least resistance. But I think that now we're trying to go backwards from that and make like the musical, almost like carnal, emotive tools of just the music side of things stand on a more level plane with the content. I don't know if I would want to write music for like super young people who are just like trying to party, you know? Like, that's a fun thing, but it's not as fun to me as like sharing an emotional experience on stage, you know, where you're like really, that idea of the song is based in reality, and you're expressing yourself in that way. Because we can do it such that they inform one another. And I think that's something that our music has lacked before. So I think just getting back to like the essence of what the first reason we got involved together as musicians in the first place.
Wait till I give myself, you give me the minute, baby. Wait till I give myself, oh yeah. You got to wait till I give myself, won't you give me the minute, baby. Wait till I give my, yeah. Till I get myself, won't you give me a minute, baby. Wait till I get myself, oh yeah. You got to wait till I get myself, won't you give me a minute, baby. Wait till I get myself, oh yeah.
I think one of the greatest things is about being a musician is to have time to like think and like process the world. And I feel like I'm always trying to be more present in the moment. And from just a human perspective, it's enriching to see different places and meet people. I'm grateful for just these guys, like the friends and the stuff that we've been through. I feel like we have tenuous relationships because we're pretty honest with one another. I think it would be difficult to reach it in any other way, you know, because it's like you're business partners, you're creatives together, you're collaborating together, you're in a van together. We were friends first to begin with, and then you get to spend all this time doing new things in new places. And I'm really grateful for just like the resources that we have. And it's not because we have a lot of resources just outright, it's because people are willing to put the resources that they do have towards making music and being a musician. But it's just a grind. It's like an awesome grind, and I would rather be doing anything else.
When it all shuts down, I think it's like, did it leave it all out there?
I mean, I would love to become one of the artists to be included in the conversation about artists that do things in the pop music medium or the pop art medium that seem so simple and so direct, but they bring up larger questions. I have been way more interested in trying to make something universally understood, but I definitely want to do it with a positive message about, like, I'm going through it too, I understand, and for the hope that what I do create by just being myself actually makes people feel inspired to be themselves.
We got one more tune for you. We're Connection, and from Seattle, and this has been a wonderful journey. This song is called So Good.
different day, stepping on a different way. How could I ever be the one to let you go? You got to let me know. What if I woke up on a different day, stepping on a different way? How could I ever be the one to let you go? You got to let me know. Because ooh, yeah, so good, baby, something about you. Ooh, yeah, so good, baby, something about you. Oh, na 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 na. Ooh, yeah, so good, baby, something about you. I can make it so good, hey, yeah, nah. Ooh, you make it so good, baby, something about you.
I'm living the dream. Like, I get to make music with my best friends. I get to make art that is indicative of myself. And I get to perform that music and present that art to an audience that is interested in it. It was something that I fantasized about, and that was my own personal dream. But like most dreams, it doesn't really make sense, you know? When you're in a dream, you're here, and then suddenly you're there, and then it becomes a nightmare for a little while, and then you pull out of it, and everything's great. But it's still, you know, there's still a lot of it that is like, every day I can't believe I made it as far as I have.
Being on tour opens up your whole world. It was cool to see that people all around the country dug our music. That's definitely inspiring, and that's definitely pushing me forward and wondering what the next big thing will be.
At this point, we've done hundreds of shows. You know, there's a different type of elation when it's over that we all kind of collectively experience. And you know, we're out on tour and it's every single night. I remember why we do this.
You make it so good, baby, something about you. I can make it so good, yeah, yeah. Ooh, you make it so good, baby, something about you. Thanks so much, everybody. Ooh, you make it so good, baby, something about you. That's just something about you, baby. Yeah. Ooh, you make it so good, baby, something about you.
Thank you guys, have a great night.